I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. As far as like how crazy, the job economy has been this year, trying to find a job. And this is like, this is not new to me. This is just, something I've experienced in the past. Like struggling to find a job, in the past. And it's like, I'm, blessed I have this experience of just knowing this, like, and just blessed that it's like I have this mindset because like I know today in 2026, I feel like this year, the last past couple of years, guys, it's really been like really hard for like a lot of people to find, employment. And on top of that, just depending on the job, guys, it's like with me, I have a job, but it's like at the same time, it's like, man, I'm just, grateful that it's like I have this mindset, this mentality of just work for yourself, have a side hustle, build a side hustle. And it's like a lot of you guys, watching this video, for you guys out here watching this video, man, I want to tell you guys, bro, you really need to start a side hustle. If you haven't started a side hustle, if you don't have, any side hustles you're working on, you really need to start a side hustle. 2026 has been horrendous, trying to find a job. It's like, I feel like a lot of people have been, struggling to find, employment, trying to, find a job, keep a job. I feel like AI has, been, a big role. AI, has, took on a big role of this, just trying to, find a job. And it's like, man, just learning from this experience, it's like, man, I've been had this mentality like for like the last couple of years. Like I always tell myself, guys, I would never, work harder for a job than I work harder for myself. And it's like, I'm, blessed that it's like I have this mentality. I'm blessed that it's like I have this skill set, this knowledge. And it's like at the end of the day, guys, I know we all need jobs. I know we all need employment, but it's like, man, ask yourself this. Do you see yourself working, if you are working at this job, right? Do you see yourself working at this place all your life? Do you see yourself building your career here, all your life at this place? If you hate this job, do you see yourself, staying at this job all your life if you hate it? And it's like I tell you guys this shit, you really need to start a side hustle. You really need to, depend on yourself. There's gig work out here that a lot of you guys can do. I've been doing, gig work for like the last couple of years. And on top of that, I'm building, on this channel, on this platform. I do content, I do YouTube. And it's like I have things that I'm working on, things that I'm building on. And it's like I want you guys to understand, man, you have to bet on yourself. A job is not safe. Today in 2026, clearly because of like how, the economy is, because of how hard it's been like for a lot of people to, get a job, land on a job. A lot of people have been fighting for interviews, calling these job places. And guys, trust me, I've done that in the past. And it's like, man, just learning from these experiences, man, it's like, man, I'm just, grateful that it's like I have this mentality of, work for yourself too, work hard for yourself before you work harder for a job, man, because, like I say, it's really, a job is really not going to be, a job today is not possible. It's not guaranteed, that you're going to get that job you're applying for. It's not guaranteed that it's like you're going to get the position. If you're applying on these job apps, Indeed, LinkedIn, ZipRecruiter, I've been on all of these platforms. I've been on all of these apps. I've been rejected plenty of times. And it's like, man, even in the past, it's like, dog, just, going through these times of my life, going through these phases in my life, it's like, dog, it just really just woke me up and motivated me and just told myself, I told myself that it's like, man, I just told myself, I have to work hard for myself. This clearly isn't working. I need to get up. I need to get some money right now. I need to get a bag right now. I need to start a creation. I need to focus on creating something right now because, the job market is not working. Trying to find a job. And, like I told you guys, I have a job, but it's like I still have this mentality. If I don't have this job anymore, bro, I have to fall back on something else. I have to go hard with something else. I have to, work on a side hustle. Thankful for it. I'm thankful for these, side hustles I have been working on. Like I said, gig work, DoorDash, like, side hustles like that, that brings in good income. Maybe if you're watching this, if you want to start like a little side business, do that. You know, I recommend you guys do something, start something, bro. Especially if you're unemployed, especially if you don't, you know, have a job. Like, bro, you can't keep waiting on these jobs, bro. You cannot keep waiting to get, you know, employed from these jobs, and it's like you just keep getting turned down. You keep putting in applications. Trust and believe, guys. I've been there, and it's like, dog, I'm trying to tell you guys and help you guys out to understand, man. You really have to start a side hustle. You really have to today in 2026, either a side hustle or work two jobs, because like I tell you guys, man, it's not guaranteed you're gonna get the job, and it's not guaranteed, you know, you're gonna be at this job for a long time. It's the facts, bro. Especially like if you're working in a corporate, you know, field, the corporate world. I know sometimes I'll be watching like, you know, YouTube videos and TikTok videos where it's like they have, you know, what's the shit called? It's like where they just have like long videos of just, you know, corporate, you know, workers, like where they just get laid off, or they just, you know, announce that they're, you know, the employees getting fired. And it's like, man, it's a real thing. It's really, you know, what's going on today in the world in 2026. Like a lot of people are struggling to find a job. A lot of people can't get a job. And it's like, man, just knowing that, it's like, bro, it's just really just, you know, it just inspired me and motivated me to really just go hard for myself and just continually work on myself, work on my brand, work on what I'm going, work on what I'm doing in my life. And it's like, man, I couldn't be grateful in any other way. I started this platform in 2024, YouTube. It was the best decision I have ever made in my life. I don't regret it. I don't regret making content. That's one of my skill sets. That's something I'm really passionate about. I feel like that's something I'm really talented in, content creation. And it's like, man, I'm just trying to tell you guys out here, bro. If you are waiting around, if you are still unemployed 2026, if you don't have a job, bro, if you've been applying for these jobs all year, even shit in the past year, and you still haven't found a job, if you still haven't landed on a job, bro, it's really time to switch something up and start something different, start something new, man. Because today, 2026, bro, a job is not guaranteed. I talked about this plenty of times on this channel. I made content in the past about this shit. Plenty of times in the past, I talked about these situations about how, you know, your job is replaceable. Like your job is not, you know, it's not safe today. And it's like you really just have to bet on yourself. You really have to just focus on building something. You have to focus on building a side hustle, bro. And if you are this person that has a good job, you know, they put food on your table, they take care of you. Bro, this video is not for you, but this video is for my ones out here that's struggling. My ones out here that's unemployed, trying to get a job, trying to get some money, bro. It's like, dog, you really have to, you know, focus on building a side hustle. There's things out here. Gig work, like I said, is a big one. I still do, you know, gig work to this day, DoorDash. I make good money off that. And other things like that. It's like, bro, it's like, you know, I just really just, I'm putting myself in this position to really just, you know, work hard for myself. I really just feel like that's just the, you know, the key, you know, work hard for yourself, work harder for yourself than you do for a job. Because like I say, guys, that job that you have, it's not safe today, bro. You're replaceable if you even have a job. Like if you have this job that you're going to every day, guys, they can let you go just as quick as possible. I've experienced that in the past. And it's like, dog, I just, you know, I'm at this point in my life and it's like I'm still, you know, going through the motions. It's like, bro, I just put myself in a position to work harder for myself, because it's like I believe that it's like I'm going to be successful with what I'm creating in my life. I know I'm creating, you know, good things in my life, and it's like I'm not stopping. I'm going to continually, you know, keep going, keep grinding with these hustles, continuously, you know, get better and just get bigger with this shit. So it's like, bro, I just want you guys to understand this, man. You really have to work hard for yourself today. You really have to build a side hustle. You really have to bet on yourself today, because a job is not safe. You guys see how hard it is to land a job, interview, and get employed, bro. It's like, I feel like, you know, all of this shit is fucking computer generated from, you know, when these people send you an email, they will send you this email. I feel like that should be AI. Like it'll be like the same email. I know you guys have experienced this in the past where it's like they'll send you guys an email of like, sorry, but we're not accepting your application. I really did ask feel like that shit is AI. And it's like, bro, it's like, man, something has to give, something has to change, man. It's like, dog, I understand. Like if I know if the job I'm at doesn't work out for me, or in the future, bro, like I know if I have a good job, it's like, bro, if that shit doesn't work out for me, I'm always gonna, work on my creation. I'm always gonna work on things I'm building in my life, because it's like I have experience. I've been through these, times in my life where it's like, dog, I really didn't have shit besides my camera, my car, side hustles I was working on to really just take care of me. And it's like, bro, I'm just gonna continually just grow. And it's like, I want you guys out here to start doing something. If you guys don't have anything, if you guys are not working on building a side hustle, you're not doing any gig work, if you're unemployed, bro, you have to start something. You really have to, come to the table and, come with something, bro. You can't sit on your ass all day and just expect for these jobs to just give you a job. And it's like they're not doing anything. They're, denying your application. They're rejecting your application, bro. You have to get up. You have to eat. You have to make money, bro. You have to make money, gang. And it's like, dog, I'm just at that point in my life because it's like I've been through these experiences in the past. And it's like, bro, it's just a job just taught me how to just work for myself, invest in myself, and just, work for myself. And it's like there's good things that come with a job. Yes, I can say that. Getting better with talking to people, social skills. I feel like I have, success with that. And it's like, I'm at this point where it's like, bro, I'm just working hard for myself. Like I'm really just working hard for me. Like I'm working hard for myself. Like I'm doing my thing. And it's like, I hope you guys out here watching this video, I hope you guys do the same thing, bro. But that's the message I want to tell you guys and leave you guys off with today, bro. If you guys are new to my channel, please leave a like and subscribe, and I will be back with another video, and I'm out.